welcome back to my channel. Why'd I do that? How are we liking this natural lighting? Like, I'm loving it. Like, I don't know how it looks on camera. If it's a little bit dark, I apologize, but okay, so yeah, today I'm going to tell you a story. And yeah, I cut my finger while I was doing my makeup on this blade, like, you know those blades that you like clean up your eyebrow hair with really quick? Yeah, I cut my finger, so I'm kind of disabled right now. Today I'm going to tell you guys a story of the time that I actually had like a verbally abusive teacher. Like, she was so mean to me for no reason, and I honestly still think about it to this day. And I think that it's so wrong for like teachers to treat their students, especially their younger students, like, come on, first grade. Yeah, she was just such an a-hole to me for no reason, and I still think about it as an adult. So that means that she did, like, you know, affect me in some way. I want to tell my story, and before we get into the story time, just give this video a thumbs up down below, subscribe if you haven't, and join the family, and let's reach at least 60 subscribers. I have like a goal for the end of the year, but I know I have to put out more content in order to reach that goal, you know? So just help me and subscribe down below, and yeah, let's just get into the story time. I'm not even gonna say her real name because I've grown and I'm an adult, so I'm not gonna sit there and be petty and be like, oh yeah, this teacher from this school. I will say that it was Canoga Park Elementary because that's where I went until my 4th grade year, and then I transferred to New Academy for my 5th grade year. But anyway, we're just gonna call her Miss G. And Miss G, I don't know if she was racist or what, but she had like such a chip on her shoulder when it came to me. Like, she was always treating me differently than every other student. Like, it was like little petty stuff. Like, you know when like teachers greet you as you're walking into the room? Like, she would not greet me, or like if she did greet me, it was always like a Malayah. Like, it was never a good morning, good morning. It would be like good morning, Malayah. Like, what? Like, what did I do to you, girl, you know? It started with like little stuff like that. Like, she would just like yell or like pick on me for no reason, and I was getting like, I'm a really sensitive person, especially when I was younger. Like, when I was younger, like if you yelled at me or like anything, like I would burst into tears. Like, I was so sensitive, and I think she has made me cry like once or twice during class. Like, that's how verbally abusive she was to me only. Like, it was never to anybody else. And one of my best friends was in that class, and she never treated my best friend like that. I know I'm not like the darkest person or whatever. Like, there was like children darker than me in that class, but I don't know what it was. Like, if it wasn't like a race thing, like, I don't know. Like, but she was just always so mean to me. I was just getting like so sick and tired of like her treating me that way. So I went and I told my mom, and I was like, Mom, you know, Miss G is like, you know, she's like yelling at me in class. She's just being really, really rude to me. And my mom actually, like, of course she's a parent, like, she was really, really mad. So she called the teacher and basically, you know, was like, you know, girl, like, why are you treating my daughter like that, blah, blah, blah. And let me ask my mom. I'm gonna call my mom and ask her what went down on the phone with that teacher. She's not answering me. So the next day after my mom talked to the teacher, this is like what really, like, to this day, like, I still remember it. Like, I go into class the next day, and Miss G was, you know, we were doing like assignments and stuff like that. And I think that I had my hand up or something, or it was something. Like, I don't know if she had just said it because like a student said something, or if she just said it on her own. But what she said was, and I quote, "Nobody be mean to Malayah, or nobody disrespect Malayah because she's gonna go tell her mommy." And I was so embarrassed. Like, you just humiliated a 1st grader in front of her whole class. Like, she was already humiliating me in front of everybody, like in the aspect of like yelling at me in front of people and like, you know, just being really rude to me. And it's like, so you spoke with my mother and you're still gonna treat me like crap? Like, I don't know what was up that lady's butt, but like, honestly, like, I still hold like onto that. Like, she was just so mean. And I know, like, maybe to you guys it's like, oh my gosh, like that was first grade, get over it. But no, like that's like, you're not supposed to be like that as a teacher, like especially a teacher for younger children. Like, I wonder if she had children, because I feel bad for her kids. Like, she was such a witch and a wench and a freaking I don't know, that teacher was just honestly from hell. And I am so glad that I never have to see her again. But I will tell this story time about you, girl. Yes, I will, because you're mean. Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so my camera actually died in the middle of me speaking, like, so here I am again. So where did I leave off? But I actually called my mom just to like ask her like what else that teacher did to me, because my memory is really bad, so I don't like remember everything. And I guess she didn't call her to go off on her. She actually had a conference with her. So she had like a parent-teacher conference with Miss G, and she basically went off on her in person. And the teacher was just basically like denying everything and like being fake nice to my mom and stuff like that. And it's like, lady, like, who you think my mom is gonna believe, you or me? My mom said that another thing that she used to do to me was I would raise my hand a lot in class because I was like eager to answer questions, you know. And I remember her like telling me like, oh, you know, let somebody else answer. Miss Know-It-All has answered all the questions already. Like, Miss Know-It-All, like, lady, like, why do you hate me? And honestly, like, there's probably a lot of kids who get picked on by their teachers. It's not right at all, you know. So I don't know, there's nothing that you can really do about it, I guess, except for get your teacher switched. If you guys have had like some horrible teachers, let me know, because I know that there's some teachers out there that are horrible. Yeah, that's actually not the first teacher that I had at that school that was like a horrible teacher. Like, the best teacher that I had at that school was actually, her name was Miss Mendoza, and she was the sweetest. Like, she was so nice to me, and like, I don't know, I really loved her like a lot, like when I was in her class and stuff. But yeah guys, so that is my story time. I'm gonna stop running my mouth and rambling. I basically told my story already, so I'm gonna end this video. And if you guys liked it and if you like story time, I'll tell more. So just don't forget to click that subscribe button, turn on that bell to get notifications on when I post, and just give this video a thumbs up. Share it if you want to with somebody who has had a horrible teacher and it affects them as an adult. Well, it doesn't affect me, but like I still remember it, you know. So yeah guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.